My name is Stuart. I'm one of the 3 kids free riders. Today I blew my shock, and today I'm going to show you how to replace it. These are the tools you will need. You will need a ratchet with an extension and 2 13mm sockets, a 13 wrench, and a flat screwdriver. You also need a drill to unscrew the screws and a flashlight so you can see under the tunnel, and grease to grease the shock. And you will need your new shock. First, we will take these 2 screws out. So one, 2. We will have to tip the snowmobile on its side so we can get in the tunnel and take the other 2 screws out. Now that we have the snowmobile on the side, we have to take this screw and this screw out. Now we will have to take these wheels and this whole shock left, whatever it's called, right? If you pull the track out, you have more room so you can get this out. If you pull on this, and it will fall out. So you also need snap ring pliers to take the snap ring out in there and on the other side. Now that we have the snap rings out, we're going to pull the whole assembly apart. These are the difference of the 2 shocks. This one's the old one and it's not adjustable, and this one's new one and adjustable. And then we will clean up these 2 shafts with a piece of Scotch-Brite. Now that we have the shafts cleaned up, we're going to grease them and then put the assembly back together. Now that we have all the shafts greased up, we will put the assembly back together. First, you stick the long shaft into the shock at the top. Now you will put it on. And then you might need to take these little caps off the bottom to put those other smaller spacer in to make it easier to slide. And then stick them back in. And then you put the long spacers on the top and the short ones on the bottom. And then the boogie wheels go on. This side with the bearings showing goes on the inside. Oh crap, the washers. And then, oops, I forgot these spacers. And I will put them on the top one with the long axle. put the snap rings back in here. Then you will put the snap rings back in and then get your flat screwdriver and push it in until you hear a click. And then do the same on the other side. Now that the assembly is done, you will have to put it back in your snowmobile. We will put the assembly back in the snowmobile. Now that you have it in, you'll take your screw and put it in. Now we're going to push the track back up and line up this top hole. Now that it's lined up, you put the bolt in. Don't tighten the bolts yet, just make them snug, and then we're going to flip the snowmobile around and do the same to the other side. Now that the snowmobile is tipped on the other side, we're going to put the other bolts in. Now that the bolts are started, we will tighten them with the end. Then we will stand the snowmobile up and tighten the bolts on the other side. Torque spec is between 20 and 30 foot-pounds. We will torque them to 25. Now that we're done, go test it outside. And please consider liking and subscribing to my channel.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.